smells bad.
It's all gross.
You think you can make bread out of a yeast infection?
I don't know if I'd want to eat that.
He just points at the screen. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it auto-populated. Somebody else has searched this.
Ew.
You can. You can do
She
it.
made the bread by extracting the yeast infection using a dildo.
You can do it.
That's so gross.
That's raunchy. I'm never eating bread at anybody else's house again.
How wide are your shoulders?
Mine?
Yeah. Extra wide.
I measured it once between my clavicles because when you bench, the optimum bench width for most power is the length of your clavicle from the center of the bar out. Grab. Center of the bar out, you grab. So it's pretty wide the wider you get.
So it's like the width of your clavicle, that's how far you're
From here
moving
to
over.
here. And yeah, so like you get the bar divided down the middle, that distance out, grab, that distance out, grab.
Is that like a leverage thing?
Yeah, there's actually a study on it. It's pretty interesting when you look at it because it shows like elite powerlifters and their bench width and the relation to their like chest density and things like that. Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I have long arms, I can't bench." Well, actually, that has no correlation with your actual chest and shoulder strength. It's how thick you are from here to your back. That's a direct correlation, and the actual width that you grab the bar, a direct correlation.
I like coming here. I learn things.
Yeah, I'm pretty obsessed.
Anyways, welcome back. We just learned about thickness and how that directly correlates to how much you can lift. Is that how much you can lift? Or
Specifically bench press.
okay, bench press, but you're thick. Like if you're like a
If
narrow.
you have like a barrel chest, you're going to probably lift more than someone with a narrower chest.
So like me and Edwards, nah, we ain't got that thickness.
Well, you can also build it up because like I was relatively skinny like growing up.
I saw a picture of you when you were younger, and you were very
Use
skinny.
a twig.
I was also like jacked like my whole life for some
Yeah.
reason.
You still had the big neck, though.
Yeah. Well, one day I was literally I remember the day that it happened. I was playing football and I was like a wedge breaker. I would just freaking crash into people on like the kickoff or whatever. And I was like, something's wrong with my neck, and I just couldn't move it. So I went to this athletic trainer, and she was like, "Yeah, your neck's pretty swelled." I'm like, "Is it?" And ever since then, it's been like as wide at least as my head.
So
Huh.
you could be dying right now.
Yeah, maybe. I'm wondering if I'd like fractured it or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you break it?
I don't have much mobility in it anymore. Just like kind of shoulder to shoulder.
Nah, who needs a neck?
It's the good old stumpy neck.
Stumpy neck. So we were talking about this dead person, allegedly dead person, could come from anything that was living. Heather didn't kill anybody for this crystal. It grows on dead things. Sorry.
The crystal.
Actually, not sure.
I feel like crystals take a while to...
Here, do I have to hold it or?
Oh, just show it
No,
to
you
him.
can sit
That's
it.
fine.
Here, sit it down. Yeah, you can sit it.
It's called Vivianite. And-
Vivian Knight? That sounds like a porn star.
That is a cool name for a porn star. I could totally use that name. Anyways, so like bodies that could be human or animals, they're like buried in waterlogged areas that are lacking in oxygen and high with iron content. When the body decomposes, release phosphates that combine with the iron in the water, and it creates the Vivianite crystal. The blue and green color, which is kind of hard to see since this is such a thick crystal.
Mhm.
It-
Two mentions of
It's
thick.
green. It's green with hints of blue in there, but it's hard to see because it looks kind of black since how thick it is. But I promise it's green and blue. The colors come from the oxidation process when the crystals are growing. Because true Vivianite,
Like the Statue of Liberty.
without the oxidation, Vivianite is actually clear.
It's clear?
The crystals are actually supposed to be clear, yeah, but with the oxidation process, it turns the crystals green and blue.
Like blood.
Like the Statue of Liberty.
Like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. So
That's what happens to copper.
yeah,
That would be...
it
So,
grows on dead people. It's pretty cool.
if somebody were to find a place with lots of iron and it just happened to be a waterlogged area and put a cemetery there, you'd have shit tons of that motherfucker.
Probably.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool. You wouldn't need gravestones because their
Yeah,
body's
you just like
turning
shove
into
their body
crystals.
in a mud hole.
Yeah.
Good way to make money in an afterlife.
Yeah.
Steal their crystals.
It'd be like grave robbing, kind of.
I want to rob a
What if it's like?
grave.
But these weren't sourced in the US. This is like...
Didn't we just talk about like hauntings and stuff like that?
Yeah,
now
I'm
we
pretty sure.
mostly believe it.
Why do you want to rob a grave?
Why not? I just want to see what be
Like-
going on in there.
For
Like
the
in a,
valuables? Like,
no,
you
I don't
gotta
give a
snatch
fuck.
You just wanna
about
look at
their
it?
val-
They don't really
Yeah,
bury
like,
people. with
That's more like
valuables
burglaring.
anymore.
That's
Yeah,
like
like-
grave burglaring, where you're just there.
Grave observing is what I would like to call it.
Yeah, but you're opening it, so
But like, how well preserved is somebody in that coffin? You know?
Pretty well preserved as long as they... The newer people are.
Well,
It's the
yeah.
embalming process.
Yeah, they still
but
got
the older
formaldehyde
people,
in them.
I don't really know if they had that back then, so they're probably just like mummified skeletons, shrunken. I don't know. I wonder what they did back then. I'm sure they just like covered them in a
Soaked
sheet
them
and
in
threw 'em
whiskey and. Yeah.
I'm sure that's why cremation like got popular. Because back in the day, it was probably really hard to preserve
Yeah.
bodies, so they would rather just burn them.
Do you know if you get cremated, they knock out your teeth first?
Why?
Because teeth won't burn.
Why?
Yeah, you gotta grind them up and eat them pieces of bones that don't burn.
Bone meal.
I would be scared to piss her off. She's like, I'm going to turn you into that, boy.
Tons of horror movies.
Yeah, I think those come from like Brazil and
What those?
the crystals.
Your Vivian Nights.
Yeah, Brazil and some other area.
Oh, so you couldn't just do it here.
I don't know if it would work here.
I thought you were trying that on the deer skull on the porch.
Allegedly.
Not Vivianite crystals.
The alleged dead animal corpse.
I'm going to grow crystals on skulls with borax. Borax and hot water.
It makes
Crystals.
odd skulls?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, do you need the skull or just borax and water will do it?
You make the borax water mix, and then you gotta dip the skull in there. You can hang it however far you want in there, and then leave it overnight. The crystals will grow to it, and then you bring them out. And you have
Okay.
to coat it, because if you get it wet again, the crystals will dissolve. Those are dissolving crystals.
I know a lot about crystals.
I like crystals.
She,
I like crystals. Oh, there's a cabinet of crystals.
yeah,
That's not even all of them.
no. Summer for sale.
Buy crystals here. What is it about women and crystals?
I don't know. I really don't, but I mean,
We've
it's
all
better
got
than meth,
different energies and powers, and
supposedly.
some are good. If somebody pisses you off, you can just hit somebody in the head with one.
There you
And-
go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's the true use for crystals. It's not to divert bad energy, it's to kill a man.
Bah.
And then you clean it off and put it back on.
Yeah,
display.
because
Perfect
that will
example.
go through somebody's temple for sure.
I don't know if this.
Oh,
they
that
would call
totally
it even
would.
mark, but it's a softer crystal, so it would probably break. No, we aren't testing it out.
Let me feel it.
It's expensive. We're not touching it.
Wait, it's worth money?
They're worth a lot of money, yeah, depending on how big they are.
We gotta figure out.
Somebody bought this big chunk. It was like $700 worth of Vivianite crystal.
Why don't we just make a cemetery and like advertise it as something cool to do with your body?
Can
I
you
wonder-
just make your own cemetery?
I
I
don't
always
know.
wondered how that works because they did back in the day. They
Use
would just
Google.
bury them in their land.
Hot. What do you think the inside of the butthole smells like?
Not good. Deathy decay.
That's two. I think.
We'll have to have a fart counter. Jesus Christ.
You have to have a business license to bury people in your yard.
My dad has a business license.
Does he have a cemetery license and a permit to bury human remains?
Why do you need a permit to bury human remains?
I want that permit.
Why can't I just say in my will, like, I want my family to bury me in some spot in the woods?
Yeah.
Like
I don't
public
know.
property.
Yeah,
Is that
I
not
feel like-
allowed?
I feel like I should be able to just take a section of my yard and be like, this is a cemetery now.
I wonder if that's just like an American thing. I wonder if other countries are allowed to just do
No,
that.
I'm sure in Zimbabwe they're not looking for your license to bury human remains.
That's got to be a money thing.
Oh, for
Probably.
sure.
It has to be.
It's
Yeah, it
America.
probably costs
Land
$8,000
of
to
the
get your
greedy.
permit to bury human remains.
It probably costs more than that.
They have a new process. It's only legal in like 3 or 5 states.
Where they liquefy the bodies?
No, they put you in pods, and they like put a bunch of.
It turned
Is
you
it,
into
like,
a tree?
grass and
Was it
stuff?
the tree one?
No, this is
Sounds
a
pretty
different
cool.
one.
I like
they
the
lay
one
you
where you
down and
turned
they
a
stick you
pod.
in these pods, and then it decomposes you and turns you into soil. And then they use the soil to, if your family doesn't want you as your soil, because you can take the family can come get you and then plant you or whatever. You use soil. If they don't want you, then they use the soil like on sides of riverbanks and stuff to plant trees to get rid of invasive species of plants. It's pretty cool.
No, I've seen in some countries you can become a pod and then that turns into a tree. It just like
Yeah. Then you got
They
the
just put
haunted
your body
forest
in
like in
there.
Japan
Heard
that
of that,
kills people.
Yeah.
that is freaky. Yeah, that one freaks me out.
At work, it was last year, I guess not the other day, but we got it's a part that we're starting to make. We only make them every once in a while. It's a frame for a human liquefier.
Gross.
Yeah, so they can dump you into the water and you're safe to consume. Mm-hmm. Pretty gross.
Why would
Can
they
you
put
imagine
in there?
drinking my penis sludge, dude?
But why?
Because I guess cremation's not good enough.
Well, I mean, one day we're gonna run out of water. We only have so much on this earth, so I guess we gotta find new ways to
I
get
don't
it.
think that's how it works. Because like,
It's gonna work.
I don't think that's how that works.
yeah, well, I mean, you've seen the cycle, right? So like, it comes down and then it's used by living things, and then it goes back into the atmosphere, and then it begins again.
Isn't
pretty- yeah, I'm pretty
rainwater
sure
supposed to be
the-
really acidic though? You
It
can't.
depends on where you're
You're
at.
technically not supposed to drink it straight.
It's not. It's not really acidic. It's just like slightly acidic.
So if the same amount of water has always been on the planet from today to
Dinosaur pee.
Well, no, there's less water now because if you think about Florida, okay,
yeah,
Florida
thinking
used to
about
be all ocean. It's not anymore.
No.
That means a lot of water has disappeared.
Or
Does that
the
mean it
tectonic plates
disappeared?
are being pushed up, which is
Or-
more likely.
what?
Tectonic plates are just being pushed up, so more land is actually out.
this
than
is a science.
It used to be.
Maybe. Or
But where's
I'm
the
pretty sure I
water
learned
going?
about
the
this.
T Rexes could have just drank all that water and then it's just gone.
Do you think T Rexes could drink salt water? I bet they could.
I probably.
There were saltwater dinosaurs.
They were beasts.
I just want to know if I'm
Like
drinking the same
crocodiles.
water Jesus did.
Probably.
Did you ask them?
He doesn't listen to me. I've asked him for many things and we've gotten nowhere. Be like, Jesus, send me some hoes, and then no hoes show up.
I think that's the wrong religion.
Oh. I think Catholicism likes hoes.
Wasn't there like the 79 virgins? Which religion was that?
72.
72.
It's Islam.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
You just have to blow yourself up for your country.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how you get it, man. All the freaking sheep you want.
Do you know there's this fucking village in Colombia that your rite of passage to be a man is to have sex with a donkey?
Oh, that's
Why?
gross.
Because that's just the way it works there. But not a female donkey.
They
They
So-
don't. See,
Not
so
a
you're
female-
fucking an ass.
they don't want you to get the female donkey pregnant, so you have to fuck a man donkey. They're a little behind the rest of the world. Yeah.
Ah.
In Colombia. It's because of all the coke.
Do they like watch? Do you think they just?
Yeah.
Why?
That's
weird.
Make sure you fuck it good. They're like,
Like,
dip
no,
your
son, like
ring.
this.
I know a guy that fucked a horse.
Ew.
A male or a female?
A horse or him? He fucked a horse. I don't know what gender the horse was. I don't know.
Did
how
the
it
horse fuck
identified.
him or he
No,
fucked
he
the
fucked
horse?
the horse. There was a video. I saw it. He got up on a little stool and just penetrated the horse.
They probably didn't even know.
No, the horse
Did
stayed
they see
still.
it?
The horse did not go anywhere.
I think it'd be terrifying if it like reacted,
And kicked you?
or no, it was just like, wow, something is inside me. Because that'd be impressive. You'd be like,
Animals
holy
could
shit.
talk the whole time, and the horse finally speaks at that moment. He's just like, "Is that it?" Your dead person crystal's flaking off on the table. Your house is going to be haunted for sure.
Well, we have like war stuff here, so.
It's mostly at my mom's house. I haven't brought it
Oh,
here
really?
yet.
I thought you had the helmet here.
It is here somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
Oh,
I think
What
downstairs.
kind of helmet?
it's like,
No.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't think it's haunted though.
You like
the guy
wars?
survived.
She has a ton of
What?
war collection
You
stuff.
like war shit, war history?
She has a
military
ton.
history? That's
A
sick.
lot.
Most of the stuff I have is World War II.
Sick.
Yeah.
Got any Nazi memorabilia?
I actually do.
What do you have?
I have a K98 Mauser bayonet. It was taken off of a body. So it was like one of those vet bringbacks when they were allowed to do that. They aren't allowed to do that now.
Why can't we do that?
People still do.
I think isn't there a law now though?
I mean, if it's valuable, it's getting taken.
The rings.
I mean, the natives, they used to take things as trophies. They'd scalp you.
I'd just cut off their ears and hang it off like my left side.
That'd be cool.
Just their...
I'd take their ears, get them molded into a chain.
Oh,
Just
the
wear
ears
their
of
ears.
all your victims.
Yeah.
Not my victims, my war trophies. You did that earlier too.
Yeah,
That's the wink I was
It does
telling you
that a
about.
lot. I don't know why.
So do I need to be like over here?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
I feel like you don't need to be any closer to me.
That's love. No, like I saw this one podcast where the dude bought. It was Tom Segura. He bought another comedian Hitler's teacup. He's like, it was all cash transactions.
What do you guys think of that Matt riff?
Matt Rife.
Rife.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know
Yeah.
who he is.
I think it's funny as shit.
He's funny, but like I hate that he's just fucking selling out because of thirsty women.
I'm not a big fan of comedians.
He's making money. I can't blame him.
It's
And
boring.
It does not get boring.
I think it's
I let
he's
people-
fun though because he like works everyone there. Like if you're there, you're subject
Yeah.
to
Like-
That it's kind of moving away from comedy's moving into more like crowd work stuff than necessarily just
Well, it takes talent. It's not just
Yeah.
telling jokes and making a skit.
yeah.
You have to like
Be
Be
cool
on.
like me.
Yeah.
you have to be on the ball. You got to be quick witted.
Quick witted. That'd be a sad porn star name. Quick witted.
Mine's not cooler than yours.
I would be Anakin Skywalker once again.
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I used to be that
That is a
on the Best Flex Network. Do you guys remember?
Oh
when I did that?
yeah.
That was my name on it.
You could
forgot
have
about
been making
that.
lots of money.
Yeah, and I would have been taxed by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would start an OnlyFans if I had the body for it, but I'm shaped.
I want to start something called BigBeardedMen.net and just like
Get them
lumberjack look guys,
Plumpy
and then just
beardy
like
boys.
take a little bit of money like OnlyFans.
So do you have a
Yeah.
thing for lumberjack guys?
No, I don't, but a lot of guys do, and women. I'm
You
sure.
don't have a thing for lumberjack guys?
I don't have a thing for any guys, to be honest.
You
You just say you have a thing for many guys.
I literally just said that I don't have a thing for any guys.
But you're telling me. Like, you don't see a sexy boy and you don't go, nice. No? Maybe I'm bi. I could say another man's a trailer. Dude's hot. Edward's hot. I'd fuck him.
Don't drop the soap.
Or do.
They do work it. Well, no, you don't.
I do not. I'm so much happier now.
I bet. Me too.
Working in jail is depressing. Don't
Yes.
do it.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like I know you
It's
got
rough.
promoted. So yeah, it's actually awful.
Mhm.
My
Is that a
blood pressure.
Scar on your forehead?
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
No. How did
I've
you get
had it my whole life since I was like 3.
What'd you do?
Smacked my head off with like the trim on the wall.
Oh wow. So anyway, when I left the jail, my blood pressure was consistently between 190 and 210 for diastolic, and the systolic was consistently between 140 and 160.
That's high, I think.
That's stroke levels.
Hmm.
Yes, that is extremely high. And I left, checked my blood pressure like 3 weeks later because I had to get checkups for the academy and stuff,
Mm.
and it was perfect. I wonder why.
Stress.
Yes.
My dick got smaller.
Whoa. That's possible?
I don't think so.
Did you know they remove your testicles whenever they do an autopsy on you?
Why do they want to do my balls?
They just take them out.
Why?
They take all your organs out. They got to. And then they put them in a bag and stick them in your chest cavity and send you your way.
Yeah.
So my balls are going to be in my chest
Yes.
someday.
Close
Everything.
to my heart.
Everything.
Why do they cut it all out?
You know what?
Like especially if I die from like a natural cause, like old
Well, yeah,
age.
but in autopsy they have to check everything.
Why? Just
To see
I'm
how
dead.
to see the cause of death.
I don't want people to know how I died. No, they'll know because
Well, you don't
my
have to do an
fucking
autopsy.
head will be up there somewhere. But
My grandpa didn't do an autopsy.
Oh.
You don't have to?
Nope, you don't have to.
oh,
You can just bury them.
You can just bury who?
People that die.
did he have his permit to bury deceased bodies?
I hope so.
I don't know.
Who did?
I don't know whoever buried my grandpa.
So you can just have your own cemetery. Just don't tell
I
anybody.
mean, he had a pet goat, and I dug in the cemetery to bury the goat beside my grandpa. That was his best buddy.
I feel like that's how you get murder charges, though. Like, I know it's not directly related to that,
It's
but
in the
like,
middle of nowhere, so nobody even...
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
thing is,
everybody
if you
knows
don't-
now because I just told them, but...
if you don't tell anyone that someone died and just bury them, I'm pretty sure eventually they're getting. Well,
You get
actually, you know
trouble.
what? Things like this have happened where people do that because they kept getting their Social Security money, so they would just like hide the fact that they were dead.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So-
I went to Costa Rica. I would not want to go to Costa Rica. I'm too pale.
I just want an even tan. That's all I want.
I can't tan.
I just want the food. What?
What did I put on me?
There's black stuff all over your ear now.
Boot polish?
Shoe polish
Yeah,
on your ear?
maybe.
Why do you have
I
shoe
moved
polish?
my boots earlier.
Do you know you can eat shoe polish?
You can eat it?
Yeah.
Why?
Probably not recommended, but
It's not recommended, but it'll sustain your life.
you can eat just
Was it all
about
fat?
anything.
I bet it's all fat.
Probably. I don't know what it is. I just heard that you can eat it once, and I was like, good to know. I don't look into things.
Do you think it will actually sustain you? Is it like a shit ton of calories? I should
That's-
eat that.
We have the internet. Hot. Wait. Ew. Oh,
I saw
Polish.
something. I saw something about eating shoe leather before. That was
Shoe
interesting.
polish.
Upset stomach. That's it.
Oh, I live with that. in the
Why
day.
do I love the smell of shoe polish?
I like the smell of gasoline.
What is shoe polish
Hell
made of?
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, what is shoe polish made of? Bunch of words I can't fucking pronounce. Turpentine. Yeah, we probably shouldn't eat shoe
Naphtha.
polish, guys.
Ionola and turpentine. Oh, turpentine's very... I had an oil paint on my face, so I thought I could use that to wipe it off, and it burned like heck.
Yeah, turpentine is some nasty stuff.
Yeah, that's a strong chemical.
I ate C4 once.
I drink C4 like daily.
I mean, the explosive.
Oh,
It gave me the shits, brother.
I mean it is serious, putty. So
yeah, it's serious, buddy. Yeah, because you can eat it. It won't kill you, but man, do you get the shits.
why'd you eat it?
Yeah, somebody told me I could. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, but don't. And I was like,
You know, I got it.
don't tell me not to eat it.
Welcome back, Jasper. Do you want to be on the podcast?
Come here.
I went to sleep.
Hi, come here.
So I have this thing with my thumb that's been happening recently that if I keep my hand closed for too long, my thumb just stays there.
I can't touch
I
my
hate
thumb to
that.
my pinky.
That happens to me whenever
And it
I would do
bothers
that
me.
flex arm hang, and my finger would shoot
Yeah,
the
and it
bar.
like hurts. I'm like, ah,
Oh, the claw.
ah.
Yeah.
The claw.
It took forever. I had to pry them open, and it hurt so bad.
Ooh.
Because they were stuck like
Have you-
that, because I hang so long.
Have you ever? Why do you hang so long?
When she does pull up, she would go like to failure.
Or, well, we did the flex arm hang, where you just hold yourself up, and you have to keep pulling yourself up.
Marine Corps shit.
But it was for gym class.
It was
Not that
for
cool.
gym class.
I just wanted to get the highest total, because,
Oh, you're one of those.
yeah.
He was like, I just want to be better than you,
I just want... I don't
and
want
then
to make
not
it.
speak on it.
She would have
wanna
been
make it hard.
fantastic in sports if she like did track or something
Wanted to
because she
make it
just
hard to
worked
beat
so
me.
hard. Well, that's the thing. Like, as soon as you would have been exposed to competition and someone beat you, it would like change something in you, and you would never stop. Probably.
Oh, we did this. You know when you do the planks.
She was so dismissive. Oh, you know when you do planks.
Yeah, we had a plank competition and a planking one in gym class, and it was just me and this other guy, and we were 5 minutes in, and he was like, "Screw this, I'm done," because I wasn't giving up. I was shaking, but I wasn't going down.
Man, my gym classes were never like that. We just played dodgeball.
I didn't
We
like
played
playing
griff
games.
ball.
I like to do things that were challenging for my body.
I liked pegging hoes in the face.
I always sucked at dodgeball because
Is
the
the-
foam balls I couldn't whip them.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
you
couldn't
got.
do
There's
it.
a
Oh, they
certain
always
angle.
I know
change
there's
them.
You gotta
They
use
change
those
them.
kick
You gotta-
balls. You
no.
know what I'm
The
talking
kickballs
Yeah, the
are
rubber
big.
ones where you can hear.
Oh,
it.
those ones
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
fly. That's why I
That
like griff
hurts.
ball and shit
See,
like
I
that.
never got those ones to fly good. When you got the foam ones, you got the big foam ones, and you got the little foam ones. You get a little foam one, and you go a little bit underhand with it, get some spin on it, and it'll
It's
fucking
the whip.
Yeah, they changed them because that was safer.
Yeah.
But back in my day in school, they used to use those big, thick rubber things.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
You should know. We've been
You're
together
28,
for 4
right?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
He's like, I think. He was confirming just now. How old are you? Very smooth.
28.
28. Wow, you're a baby.
I'm small.
Me too.
How are you?
I'll be 25 in a couple weeks.
Oh, am I the oldest one here?
He's 28.
I'm 28.
Okay, cool.
Me and his brother share a birthday. We're on the same day.
Facts.
Not the same year, though. I don't think.
Every year,
That'd be
my
scary.
birthday sucks for some reason. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't. Animal abuse.
We just
I was
caught it
swinging
on
my
ca-
leg and he's trying to get in front of it and just
Yeah, so you kicked him about it?
he got booped. It was an accident.
All of he's gonna go eat his frustrations, poor little guy.
I don't
Giving
think
him
he
an eating
has-
disorder.
He can't feel things.
Wow.
I'm pretty certain.
Wow.
No, he's just tough. He
He's-
doesn't give a crap.
He really
You're
does.
like, don't do that, and then he just does it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He don't listen. He's very untrainable. I've tried.
yeah. We've sprayed him with water and he keeps doing what he's doing. You're like, what is wrong with
You
you?
eventually just give up with cats, I
Yeah.
think.
They're way more patient than us.
Yeah. They're
Like,
like,
this
I've
is
got
my
my
home."
whole life to live to piss you off.
Do you think the animals
He
were like
does,
immortal
'cause
beings,
we got
like
him at 5
elves?
weeks. So you got a long time with him.
What?
Think about this. Like you have a dog or a cat,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you're in your 20s,
Mm-hmm.
but by the time you're in your mid 30s, dog or cat's probably going to die. And
Depressing thought. But
I know, but this dog or cat is going to look at you its whole life and be like, why am I getting old, struggling to walk, struggling to breathe, and you look exactly the same? We have to seem timeless to our animals.
Do you think that's why they like us so much? They're like, you are God. You
Actually,
make
you know what?
food appear.
That is interesting.
Maybe they think that we're the all-seeing, all-powerful being of...
Well, you know, that actually pisses me off about animal abusers
Oh,
more.
okay.
If they think that really pisses me off that
Yeah,
people like would
my-
hurt an
my
animal
one
that's
dog-
like, I love you.
Yeah, my
I
one
worship
dog
you.
we got because she was like getting the shit beat out of her on Main Street by this dude. And yeah, somebody said that they were like, you're that dog's whole life and you're just gonna like abuse it. Really? Makes sense.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
I can live with
I
that.
had this thought watching a TV show. This guy's in a wheelchair. How sick would it be to be in a wheelchair?
That'd be
Sick.
horrible.
I think it'd be awesome.
No.
I think it'd be terrible, man. Imagine the rashes you'd get too from like sitting.
But then you could be like, grab me a water. And what are they gonna say? No? I'm in a wheelchair. That's what I'm thinking.
I would never be able to do
They don't
anything I
fit
want to do
through-
ever again. I couldn't even have a career.
You could still
So-
lift with your arms, but
Well, I would. Yeah, I could,
but
but
you wouldn't be able to do.
how would I get to the gym? How would
Wheel
I?
on
They
over,
have
bro.
specific cars for handicapped people. that You drive with your hands.
What about? I got something for you. Living your life.
Okay, so he's gonna
That
get
would be
unplugged.
awful. It really would be. I think it would be
So
terrible.
You want me to unplug you off life support?
Yeah.
To charge my phone. Okay.
Oh, for sure. If I know for a fact I'm not gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Through death. If I find out, if I go to the doctor and they're like, you have stage 7 cancer, I'm jumping off a building.
Damn, dude.
Cancer ain't getting me, dog.
I mean, now if you had that like high cancer, you're usually gone in like a week or so.
Yeah, I ain't suffering that week.
You can just get
The
drugs.
concept of dying
do
scares
drugs
the
about
shit
it.
out of me.
Do drugs about it.
Yeah.
I want to go to a nursing home and just fucking rage, dude. A bunch of old people just twacked out on meth. I think that'd be sick.
What do you think
Sounds
happens
horrifying.
when you die?
I don't want to think about it. It gives me anxiety. It makes me hyperventilate and actually wakes me up in my sleep.
Really?
Yes.
He freaks out about it.
See, I could
get
not give
severe
a shit
anxiety
less
about
about
I have
death.
a whole list of things people I'm gonna harm. So
I'm more scared about losing my loved ones than
I just
Like you dying.
Yeah.
the concept that there
Yeah.
could be nothing bothers me a lot.
See, that comforts me.
It really bothers me.
Hmm.
I bet if I was put under for like surgery and there was just like for like 8 hours, I'd feel a bit better about it because I'd be like, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, you don't even realize it.
Yeah,
You just 1 minute you're like, whoa,
You just
and then
snapped
the
out of
next minute you're like,
existence.
why does my dick hurt? They put a catheter in there so you can pee.
Oh, you don't rip it out. That will cause issues.
Yeah.
That would
I got
suck.
my appendix taken out, and that was it. It was just I went to sleep and I was happy, and I woke up, my balls hurt, and I was like,
Why'd your
Whoa.
balls hurt?
Did they put the tube in too far?
I don't know. But then they were like, are you in pain? I'm like, yeah. And they were like, okay. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's nice. Went back to sleep, woke up. I'm like, my dick hurts again. And they're like, and they did that like 3 times. It was fentanyl.
We just had a his fucking quad, and he's like immune to everything. They gave him fentanyl, nothing. This man was tearing the freaking railings off of this bed. He was in so much pain. I was like, never want to be like that.
Damn.
That was,
Oh no.
Could you imagine being immune to painkillers? That
he
would
needs
suck.
them. He's like 69. So
Nice.
he lives on. I know. He like lives on them.
Yeah, he's just taking so many of them that it's.
Oh yeah.
See, that's where marijuana comes into practice.
Oh, he would never do that.
But
He's
it's like it's natural. It's a
No.
natural pain reliever.
no, it's not. It smells like shit. I can't stand that smell.
It smells bad, but it doesn't. It works.
I
When
don't
I had
think it's
COVID, I had forgotten what it smelled like. Man, this isn't so bad. I don't know why I hated the smell. And then one day I'm like, something smells.
I love the smell of
really
marijuana.
bad. And I thought it was burning coffee or something, and then it started smelling worse, like poo.
No, I smell
was like-
marijuana. I get a smile on my face. I'm like,
That's
That's
some
nice.
gross stuff. I can't stand it. Going up to the now, I'm like,
I like the smell.
I can't stand it.
well, we're potheads, so. Know what I don't like the smell of is beer. I think it smells really bad.
Everyone
It
hates
does.
the
It
smell
smells
of beer.
and tastes bad.
It tastes pretty good, but it
Oh.
smells bad. It smells bad.
It's all gross.
You think you can make bread out of a yeast infection?
I don't know if I'd want to eat that.
He just points at the screen.
He wants to know.
Yeast. Whoa.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
someone else has
It
thought of
auto-populated. Somebody else has searched this. I'm baking sourdough using her vaginal yeast.
Ew!
You can. You can do
She's
it.
made the bread by extracting the yeast infection using a dildo.
You can do it.
That's so gross.
That's raunchy. I'm never eating bread at anybody else's house again.
Okay.
How'd
Is-
that thought even pop in your head to begin with?
Did she like do this and you make money off of it, or is she just doing this? Ask her how much money. Look up how much she made off of that. Zoe Starvey.
Stavry.
How much did Zoe Stavry make off cooking? Hey, does she have proof?
Still Stavry bread.
Does she have proof that all she did was the?
Who ate it?
There's a video?
Oh no!
Why does it look like that?
Ew, why does she look like that?
She looks like somebody that would make sourdough out of her pussy juices.
Oh, dude, that's definitely sourdough.
Can you make bread with
That's why I have trust issues.
How much did she make?
Hold on, I need to know. Bread.
Profit.
Did she sell it?
Dude, someone bought that, I bet. If she were to sell it.
There's no way.
The Daily Mail. This is fucking reliable sources right here.
Why is it called a yeast
I don't think
infection?
she sold it. I think she just did it on TikTok, and everybody's losing their shit.
Is that it?
I think you're confusing mental illness with feminism.
What?
I think you're confusing. That's gross. Oh man, let's get away from that. It's making me uncomfortable.
Oh,
That's crazy. You can actually do it. So it's yeast is yeast. Dog.
You have to put that in the title.
Oh my god, yeah.
Making bread out of a yeast infection? Question.
You just said that as a joke, and it.
Well, she said
Aw.
we were talking about beer, and I was like, "Beer's got yeast." And I was like, "You know what else has yeast? Bread." And then I started thinking
Can you
about
make beer out of a yeast infection?
Truth
I
is
imagine
that's
if you could
one,
make
this one.
bread, you could.
Oh my god.
yeast infection beer? Yeats.
Yeats. I remember when I came out of basic training and I found out yeet was a word. I was very confused.
Isn't it amazing how much you miss in the world when you're
Yeah,
gone?
when I was just gone for a summer. The last childhood summer of my life that I gave away to the
I would
Army.
love to do basic training again.
Do it. Go to the Marine Corps.
Ew.
Will they let you in
The Marine Corps?
after you've done other branches?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were like against that.
In
As
fact, if
long
you
as
go
your
Marine
contract
Corps-
is completed.
Yeah. As long as, I mean, if you go Marine Corps, you don't have to go to any other basic training ever again.
Yeah. Army, you don't have to go back if you go Navy or Air Force or Space Force.
Yeah.
You could have been a Marine.
Yeah, if I'd waited a summer and actually enjoyed my junior summer.
Oh, did you do fucking
Split
up?
Worst
Gross,
decision ever.
yeah.
But I thought I was so cool, but like looking back, I'm like, I'm never going to get that summer back ever. That was my last summer was my sophomore summer. And that sucks.
Yeah.
Because that was it.
Yeah, the summer after junior year is when you start getting into mischief because you got your license and shit.
Yeah.
And you were too busy doing push-ups.
Yes. And I thought I was cool as fuck.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool though. How many high schoolers? Can
I
say
got
that
made
they're-
fun of for it.
Really? I knew a
Yeah.
kid that did the same thing. He went to basic after his junior year and then came back for his senior year and he got pussy.
I did not.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
I thought it was cool.
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
he's a trained killer. And then I went to basic training. I was like, they don't
No,
teach you
he's not.
shit here. They teach you how to listen. That's all it is.
They teach you how to survive on 4 hours of sleep every other hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should have charged these, huh?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, we should.
We didn't even change them. It's okay. We were talking about dead people crystals.
Can I
Fuck.
feel it now?
I can't believe.
No.
Can I feel it
You
now?
can poke it, but that's it.
I just want to feel how solid it is.
Don't crush it, please. Don't break it.
I think it's stuck into my finger, actually.
Oh, is it flaky?
No, I think, like, it's sharp.
Well, yeah, you can get little shards that could cut you.
That definitely looks like it'd go through a temple.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. With the
might.
proper amount of force placed behind it.
I got a bunch of shards coming.
What kinds of shards?
Little shards of crystals. I'm going to put them in shadow boxes and sell them. So everybody can
Porn
have
stars?
What's it called again? Vladimir Knight or something?
Vladimir. No.
Vivian Knight.
Wait, what is it?
Vivian Knight
Vivian Knight. So it's like Vivian, like an old lady in the UK.
with Knight.
That's a solid porn name. I think so. But I think Anakin
Maybe an inside
Skywalker
joke.
might be better.
That one's pretty funny. Yeah.
I don't know. I think the best porn name I ever saw was Leroy Pipes. It was just this big, brolic black dude. And his name was Leroy Pipes.
I like that you remember that.
Bro, I've gone down porn rabbit holes. I've watched so much.
My buddy watches horror porn.
Horror
Oh,
porn?
that sounds
Yeah, and I'm
What?
like seeing a chick suck a zombie's dick. It's like, that's kind of weird.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
I was thinking like,
That would bother me.
well, why?
That'd be weird. That's gross, dude. It's like decomposing.
Yeah, I don't know about a zombie. Maybe something else.
Yeah, maybe like vampire cock.
There's all sorts of things on there, I'm sure. I should like ask him about it because
should.
it was really funny when he was telling me about it.
There's some weird. You ever heard of like the rule 34? If
Nope.
you can think of it, there's porn made of it. Pretty sure there's like a website you can go to and you just type in fucking keywords and it will come up. All right.
Horror porn.
Oh my god, there's titties. Oh.
Nobody here but us chickens. What?
Wait,
Wow.
Goddamn.
The
Second.
Honda Civic did not work.
This can't be right. What the fuck? I'm gonna get a virus. Well, I'll do that in my free time and let you guys know what happens. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure. I think that you use like underscores instead of spaces. I heard somebody say that it won't search right unless you use underscores, but I may have perused before.
What the hell?
Hey, it's not that weird. I mean, but imagine anything you can think of. Anything. American flag porn.
No way.
There's gotta be.
What would it be?
9/11 porn.
No way.
Somebody
Oh.
jumps off the building onto a dick.
Watch this. Watch this plane fuck 32,000 people.
You guys are horrible.
Ouch. Fuck, karma.
Yikes. That's just plain. That was a lot. That one got deep. So did the plane.
Really, it should have been like 300 million, but the population of America.
Oh,
that's just
yeah, because now, like, TSA,
yeah.
fuck. You know what I think the most baller thing I've ever done was when we flew out to California when I was still in the Army. We just walked through the airport carrying our fucking M4s and just got on a plane. Everybody was like, what the fuck?
flying armed.
Yeah, we didn't
Can you
go.
have it on you?
Hmm?
Can you have it on you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really? You don't have to, like,
You
check
take you take a class, yeah. You go and you check in, and you like sign a book, and then like you have to let everyone know, and then you're walking through. Like it's for when you extradite inmates.
Mm.
Yeah, so I just like would carry. I haven't done it yet, but I'd probably just carry it in a pocket.
So you have a chance to do that? That's kind of cool.
Then you're like, fuck this plane. Pow! Right out the window. And then it loses the pressure.
of these
and-
goddamn.
So what if that like
inmates
cause
on this
somebody to get
goddamn
sucked
plane.
into that hole?
Yeah.
It's like grind them up.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's pretty sick.
Why aren't planes bulletproof?
That's a fucking excellent question because planes get taken down by geese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be too heavy?
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
probably.
I feel like it'd be a weight related thing.
I
Look
feel
it
like we
up.
can make some really strong engines now, so it shouldn't matter.
Well, there's some.
But the
Anymore.
engines are open too, and that's probably why so much stuff gets sucked into it. Like birds and stuff.
True. They could definitely like make those more compact.
I wonder if they could put like a cage over top of the
To keep the bird from getting sucked. Would it not get
Well, the bird-
sucked through the cage?
Would it be
though?
like an umbrella?
might.
You think?
just be a bunch of birds stuck to the cage.
And they're just fine.
And then
They
when
just
you
gotta pick
when you
'em out.
land and the engine shut off, they all just.
From the G forces just stop
When the
suddenly.
suck stops, they just.
Aw.
Man, that would be really gross.
And funny.
I would. You've got to be able to stop birds from flying into. There's got to be a way
To stop a bird from flying into a plane.
into the engine. Yeah.
Well, I saw this one picture. You should look it up. It's hilarious. Bird hitting the front of a plane. It like dented the inside of it. It was crazy. They had to emergency land.
I saw like a space shuttle that hit like a teeny tiny little piece of aluminum and it made like this gigantic concave dent because it's going like 15,000 miles an hour.
There it is.
Damn!
Yeah.
Holy hell.
There's
That's from
memes
a
about
bird?
it. Yeah, there's memes about it where the bird's just like,
I was gonna say, is it a fucking pterodactyl?
Oh, look at all the blood on the planes.
yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, that's so sad.
Look at all that.
That's gross.
That's crazy.
I'd be traumatized if I was the pilot. I'd probably cry the whole way.
I'd aim for him. I see a flock of geese. Guess who's not making it back up north this summer, bitch?
You ever notice that one side of it, the geese V is always longer than the other? Do you know why?
I vaguely remember hearing something about it.
It's because there's more geese on one side of the V than on the other side.
I'm pretty sure there's like a thing. Or no, maybe that was about the lead geese that I read.
Yeah, that was about the lead geese.
Lead geese.
Interesting.
That's what. If I were to form a militia, I would call us the lead geese.
Dude, geese are mean.
Yeah, they are.
She
You ever
tried to
seen
take
the
some
inside of their
pictures.
mouth? They got teeth.
They do?
Yeah.
Whoa. She tried to take some pictures of them and their babies, and they're just like hissing at her.
So do penguins. Penguins got nasty fucking chompers.
Oh, they've got some.
What the fuck is that?
That's legit. Yeah.
That is definitely a geese. No, look at the inside of that mouth.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, dude.
What's his tongue lined
It's
with
barbed.
teeth?
Barbed.
What? What's it barbed for? To catch the fish?
Probably. Cut them up. Grind them up.
What is
Like
it?
this?
Saw
Platypus
them.
has a barbed penis?
Yeah, well, no. Well, they have a barb on the back of their foot, but They're only venomous during mating season.
Platypuses?
Yeah, platypi.
They're
Platypi.
venomous?
You didn't know that? They're the only venomous mammal.
Look up platypus facts. They're amazing creatures.
How the fuck do you spell platypus?
Platy.
Platypus.
It was right
Yes.
underneath.
Autopopulate. Platypus.
Yeah, look up their facts.
Facts.
Also, you should probably look up what their penis and their like barb
Platypus penis facts. The entire penis is covered in distinct K-word spines.
Keratinus?
Oh, like keratin, like your fingernails?
Yeah, it must be.
Why? Ouch.
That's crazy. The mystery of the four-headed echidna penis.
Oh, I love echidnas.
Like Knuckles, dog?
Yeah, like Knuckles. I didn't know Knuckles had a four-headed penis. Is it like a hydra?
Was it you that showed me the duck penis?
Yeah, they're corkscrewed.
Yeah.
So they don't rape the females because ducks are dicks. female ducks, their pussy their cloaca goes like one way or the other way. And then the male duck's penis has to corkscrew the same way as that female's duck's pussy, cloaca. And so they have to be compatible. Kangaroos have two uteruses, so their penis forks. That way they're a constant baby factory.
Oh, so one goes out, the other one dives in. Like this.
That's the thing with the barb penis, not the platypus. Jesus.
Yeah, no, we looked it up. It was kangaroo penis. It's like
You forgot to look at the barb.
penis barb.
No, it's not a penis barb.
Oh, platypus barb.
Careful
Platypus
what
barb.
you Google, you might regret it.
I've googled worse. Platypus penis facts.
That's gonna pop up in someone's search engine. They're gonna be like, "Why was someone looking this up?"
Oh, it's not like on their foot.
Yep, it's on the back of their foot.
One of only a few venomous mammals, a mega sting that causes immediate excruciating pain, like hundreds of hornet stings.
Apparently, it's really bad.
Okay,
It can leave you
I
incapacitated.
would love to be a platypus just for a day so I can kick a bunch of people.
Well, it's only the males. Only the males are
I'm
venomous.
fine with being a male.
Mm,
It's just a day.
It's just a dick.
that's sick.
Yeah, they're very deadly.
Platypus are killers.
Yes, it
And they
hits
don't
you.
look
You
like
fall in the water and you will drown.
Drowning's the worst way to die. I'm
Did you
convinced
know
of it.
kangaroos will go out in the water like chest deep and pretend like they're drowning? They'll just wait for you to come out and save them, or like help them, or like you're vulnerable.
Fucking gaslighting bitches.
They'll just drown you.
And they will grab you and they'll hold your head underwater until you drown.
Damn, Australia's wild.
I think I could take a kangaroo.
They're very muscular.
I think that if I were to like headlock one, it wouldn't know what to do, and it'd be like trying to kick me, and I would just break
I
its
he
think-
would take his back.
I
feet
think
and-
if you speared it to get past its like initial kicks where it props itself up on its tail and
I think if you just hit it with like some jujitsu and like pulled it to the ground and guard, it couldn't use its back legs anymore, and then it wouldn't know what to do like a wrestler. What are you fucking doing? And then you just
What do
kick the
you-
shit out of it. You take its
what do
back.
you think
and
the
just choke it
biggest
out.
animal you could beat up is?
I think a kangaroo is the
You think that's
biggest I
the
could beat up.
biggest you could beat up?
But I'd have to get lucky because I'm sure they're strong as fuck.
Yeah, you ever seen them jacked kangaroos?
Yeah, they're fucking jacked. I guarantee they're strong as fuck, and you'd have to get
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
lucky to take one.
Oh yeah, you think you could take a baby orangutan
Maybe.
or like a female orangutan? They're only like
I bet
200
they would
pounds.
rip off my like face.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Like, I bet if you can avoid them biting you, you could probably win. Because we're like Homo sapiens are designed to punch.
Mm.
So if you take away their only method to like rip you to shreds, which is probably their teeth,
Yeah.
you'd have a much better chance. But they're probably really strong, really, really, really strong. They just have no endurance.
But if they picked up a car,
I did pick up a car. That is fair.
I think you could beat up an orangutan. Maybe not like a chimp, because chimps are fucking
I bet if it knew what it was doing.
Gorilla.
a jiu-jitsu orangutan.
Yeah.
Can you teach an
They
orangutan?
have very strong pulling muscles. They have
Yeah, because they
very
got them
weak
long
pressing
ass
muscles.
arms
Yeah.
too.
Well, they also like hang all day.
I bet their grip strength is nuts.
I bet it's retarded. I bet it could break your hand.
Oh yeah, you just grab your head and.
Sorry.
That's what I think about how much I touch myself. Shake my hand. I'll break your knuckles. What do you... I lost it. Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
You got ADHD?
No.
Yes.
Yes. What do you think the coolest mental illness is?
I bet schizophrenia is cool. You probably think you have a lot of friends. You probably think you're like God of everything. Like, I bet it's cool. You just don't know that. You're like, why are you touching me, man? They're just like, dude, are you okay? Get the fuck out of here. Talking to my friends.
I feel like it would be scary for people though.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'd be confused at first, but like if you were just like left alone, you didn't have to worry about bills or anything.
Schizophrenia was not my first answer, but you're selling me on it.
I'm just saying.
Because you could just fucking...
If you're like isolated and just like playing video games or whatever, you think you're chilling with your friends.
Yeah, you're just hanging
like
with
what
the
if we
homies.
right now just have schizophrenia and like we're imagining all of this?
Well, you guys for sure aren't real. This is my world. This is my simulation.
Do you think eating this stuff that says do not eat would let you escape the simulation?
Oh yeah.
Whoa. You want to hear the best high thought I've ever heard the other day?
I like how we bounced off the subject real quick. All right.
What would chairs look like if knees bent the other way? If knees bent forward, what the fuck would chairs look like?
I think you just hold your knees, like your legs. I think it'd be more comfortable just to hold them.
But then your knees are over your shoulder?
I bet it just folds, man. I bet they just fold right here.
Like, yeah, I guess. I mean, your knee does fold the whole way up this way, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't it? So you're just lean. You could just lean on your feet,
Or you could
and
just
they would
hold your feet. Imagine how much easier it'd be to clip your nails.
You could chew them off.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
some people
'cause they'd be
can
right
anyway.
here.
Yeah, you just reach out, suck your own toes.
How can you call yourself a freak if you don't suck on their toes?
I've sucked a toe or
Same.
5
Yeah,
for money.
I remember. It was your own money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
12 million.
All right.
$12 million. You know what I would do for $12 million?
I'd do a lot of
I'd do
things.
a lot of things for $12 million. I'd eat his dog's poop as it's coming out. 12 milli?
Yeah, there's
How
not
much
many things I wouldn't
stay
do.
broke?
You'd rather stay broke.
Yeah, I ain't.
no,
No,
I'd
I'm
do
not eating
it.
shit.
I'd do it. I only have to do it once.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, I
Then I'm
can't.
quitting my job.
You,
Yeah.
then you got $12 million of a trauma that you'll never get rid
Actually,
of.
I
Nah,
really like.
forget.
I'd
don't.
forget in like
I
a day.
I would never
And
forget.
it'd be a hilarious story.
Well, it'd be like, you know
I'd
how I
start a
got
business
rich?
and like, yeah.
You get on TikTok, everybody's like, oh, you can invest. And be
Who
like,
else
nah,
gonna-
dog.
Nobody's gonna ever want to kiss you again.
I got $12
I
million.
got $12 million.
Yes,
Someone's
they will.
going to kiss
I'm
me.
going to buy a boat. Boats are just hoe magnets.
Yeah.
Not like a...
That's was taking your sister out to the boat and saying it was his when it wasn't his.
Smooth.
Yeah.
It'd be
It
like,
was-
this is my boat.
It was a rich guy in town.
Oh, it wasn't even like a family member's boat. It was just some
No,
other
it was like
dude's
his friend's boat.
Yeah, he was driving his friend's truck too.
Yeah.
His truck.
That's tough.
But
Why
his
would you
friend
lie
is like
about
very
that?
rich.
Why would you lie about that? Because eventually they're going to find out it's not your boat. And it's
How did she find out it wasn't his boat?
she waited a week? She was like, wait a goddamn second. Where's your boat?
I don't know. We also said like that's not his. That's
No, it totally isn't.
yeah. I don't remember. I don't know. He was a scary dude.
You have a sister? Are you the older sister or younger
I'm the
sister?
older sister.
Did you torture her?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
This guy was like stalking her. He was emailing her because she
and
blocked him.
Is it
She blocked him.
2004?
She blocked him on everything because she was done
any way that
talking
he
to him.
could.
And now
Yeah,
she's
hold
stalking her coworkers and then suddenly showing up. He's friends with the coworkers, shows up on the night they all go out.
Get her new job. all of a
I'm like,
sudden.
Yeah, if
he's
you,
stalking you.
if you email me just to contact me, that's school shooter activities. That is no bueno. Nobody uses email.
Yeah,
I just
do.
send emails to people.
You send
that,
emails
like,
to like people?
I use it for
Sometimes,
business.
if I have
I was
to.
gonna say I'll use email, but like I've never been like
It's
I need to
usually for,
reach
like-
out to
Oh, you-
fucking Katie.
Purchases and
My
stuff.
love. Start an email with that.
Yeah,
Well, that's how I
subject
used to
line, my
talk to
love.
my first boyfriend. His email.
Well, that was
Send
also
it back.
like 2000, you know.
That was before the Facebooks came into play, probably.
Like 2000s. No, Facebook was a
Still
thing.
have a
I
wall
just
phone.
wasn't allowed to have Facebook yet, and then I had Facebook. Yeah, now I have Facebook.
I wasn't allowed to have Facebook until my mom discovered Farmville, and she's like, I need friends because of my Farmville. You can make a Facebook now.
Cute.
I remember when Farmville used to be a thing. I once went to church.
Gross.
And, yeah, I know. And one of the ladies there was like, I was addicted to Farmville, and by the power of God, I'm no longer addicted to Farmville, and praise God. And I'm like, dude, like, that has nothing on World of Warcraft addiction. I still have it.
I don't know. I've seen some bitches put some hours into Farmville that are like Candy Crush on level 8,622,000.
I was a Candy
my mother's
Crusher.
like that. I totally thought his computer was smoking, and it was just vape. I just saw this, so I was like, "Holy shit, what's happening over
Computer's on
there?"
fire.
I was like, "Dude, like, get it off the floor."
This podcast is too good.
I was just thinking maybe like a clump of cat hair got in it or something.
Possible.
Brother, all my fucking animals. I cleaned out my air conditioner filter today, and that bad
That's
bitch
what we gotta
was
clean out.
caked.
We don't have a filter. Oh, we have a filter in the furnace. I gotta switch it out.
You don't have a filter in your air conditioner?
Well, I guess it runs through both.
Oh, do you have like central air? Oh, okay, that's different then.
Yeah. So I gotta switch it out again.
I have like one of them cheap ass fucking boys you put in the window, and that bitch was caked full of cat hair. Yeah.
I bet that thing was hot.
It wasn't working. I'm like, damn, why am I sweating so much? My air conditioner's on, and then I took that off.
It's for like.
Yeah, it was not having a good
You
time.
took that shit out, and it was like. After that,
Finally breathe.
just quiet. You're like, huh? This whole time, it's probably gonna be like a monthly ritual for you now.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're like, ew, that'll never
Damn
happen
fucking
again.
Cats.
I bet it was satisfying though, cleaning it. You're like,
It kind of was, because like you just flip it over and put it under the sink, and rinse it, and it all just falls away like it's being pressure washed.
yeah, that'd be kind of satisfying.
You ever seen people like do the pressure washing on like dirty concrete?
Yeah, I like
I
that.
want that.
Oh, that's satisfying.
I love that shit.
I bet you could edge a sidewalk with a pressure washer.
Edge it like sexually?
No.
Oh.
You know how they
You
like,
almost there?
You almost there. You almost there. You almost there. All right, perfect. Right there. Right there. That pace. Slower. Faster. Slower. Do you know what edging is?
No.
I do it nightly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've read this story about this kid that did it for like 4 hours while his mom wasn't home. And when he finally like said fuck it and let go, his blood pressure was so high he passed out in like the living room, like came all over him. And he woke up with like a towel on him and in his bedroom. And his family never let him live it down because she actually went to get
Like
his
help.
family members and they all like came back.
Wait, who was this?
It was a story I read on the internet. I was like, oh, this
Oh
poor guy.
my
I was like on
God.
Reddit.
I read about this guy. It was on Reddit. I read about this guy. He's like, I edged for like weeks. Like 3 weeks. He's like, when I finally came, it was like a mushroom trip. Can you imagine coming so hard you hallucinate? Did you just look up edging?
Yeah, I did.
It's where you like get close to coming and you just don't.
I read it. We're good. I know what it means now.
It's
Well,
sick.
So I found out that not everyone knows what it is because I was at the police academy and there was this one chick in the class who was like, some guy messaged me that he was edging himself and I found that really weird. Like, why are you pleasuring yourself anally and blah blah blah. I was like, do you know what edging is? She's like, no. I'm like, Winger, that's not what edging is. Like, here's what it is. And then I explained it to her and she's like, that's way creepier, but I feel a little bit better now.
Well, I mean, yeah, if somebody's edging to you, that is kind of weird because then you're thinking about them in that way for hours. Yeah.
Why do guys message girls weird things? Like, I once got a message from a gay guy, and they are so pushy. It's so weird. You're like, dude.
My dad got hit on
People
by a gay
don't
guy
like-
once.
I bet that was very uncomfortable.
He was at a urinal and the guy was just like,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, that freaked me out.
Really? If
It'd be like peeing next to Edwards. Like,
Yeah.
imagine you're right next to Edwards in like a urinal, and you're peeing, and you know that at any moment you can just, because that divider, he's way above it.
I tried to look the other way, like completely.
Stop.
I make it known that
I
I'm
do-
not looking.
That
I
would be
either
very
look
hard.
up.
I would have to look at everything. I just can't not look.
Yeah,
at
I either look up or I like put my head against the wall and just look down at it. You hold your cock when you pee?
Most of the time,
Really?
not always.
I kind of just push it down.
You ever do that and miss?
Miss what?
The toilet.
Oh. I thought you meant your cock.
No.
You guys ever be peeing in the morning and you're just like sitting there because you got that morning wood?
And you're like leaning,
leaning
forward.
But then you go to pee and it like somehow perfectly goes right at the edge, so it like drips down the front. You're like, fuck! How'd that even happen? It was like perfect angle. Straight down.
One time I was like, I'm going to get around peeing while hard in the morning by just sitting down to pee, but my dick was just
Underneath.
right at the toilet seat and it just
straight out
onto my pants. And I was like, fuck!
You know, come to think of it, that did happen to me once. I went all over my shorts. I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Because I was like out in public too. I was like, now I got to go home and fucking piss shorts.
Yeah.
I think I was like 18. God, that was awful.
Yeah. That is the worst thing. Is there anything more embarrassing than like noticeable peeing yourself? I couldn't be a woman because then they like have a baby and they sneeze and they pee. Horrible. I've got to get fucking panties with a sponge in them.
I'm sure it's one of those things they just kind of accept over their life. Kind of like we like have accepted waistbanding it once in a while. You're like, well, I have a no reason boner. Waistband it, go throughout your day. Because it's like, you can't shove it down a leg. Everyone's going to see it.
The tip of your dick sticking out of your
Yeah,
pants.
it's like up by your belly button.
Pull your
and there's
shirt
like...
down. Those are the worst. No reason boners are the worst.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in years. But like teenage years, yeah, definitely. I look at a thick rhinoceros and I'm like, God damn.
Teenage years are weird because you just be sitting there thinking about literally nothing in class and the bell would ring and you'd be like, oh
Fucking
no.
hard.
Like, shit, what am I going to do? And you'd look around. And it happened to everyone. Actually, my buddy once, it was really funny. He got called up to the front by a teacher. He goes, no. Like, Chris, come on, dude. He goes, no, I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not getting up. So later on that day, I see him. I think I was at lunch. I was like, dude, why didn't you go up? Like, he called you. He's like, dude, I had a no reason boner, and I was not getting in front of that class. He got detention over it, and he went down there to...
Why didn't he like tell the teacher afterwards, like, this is what happened?
I
would
never
want to tell the
yeah,
teacher
I don't know.
that.
When you're a teenager, you walk in and be like, sorry, I disrespected you earlier. I was hard.
So you just take the detention.
Yeah, you just take the
I would have
detention.
taken it too. Like,
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you could have just walked up there and put the books, like everybody walks, the guys walk the books in front of their crotches.
That's smart. I just waistbanded it.
Front pack with the backpack.
I was like, they're gonna see it. If they're gonna see it, they're gonna see it. I just walked up.
Yeah.
Some of the guys in our school, they would just like, they walk with their books like this. They just like...
Oh, I've never
done that.
I've never thought about that, but yeah,
Yeah,
like,
dudes
like they
that do
hold their
that.
books like the bottom of it, and it's like going. They just fucking.
Yeah,
They
and
still
then
have
they're like,
their
kind of like...
fucking hard dicks.
I thought they were just being lazy and like not barely holding it, and
Yeah.
like leaning it against their body.
Yeah, I
No.
never.
They were hiding it.
How'd you?
That's
know that?
great. Yeah, how did you find that out before me? I
I
had
don't
a dick.
believe
I'm
you
sure
guys
there's
never knew
multiple
that.
techniques. Let us know in the comments down below what your technique of hiding your no reason boner is.
Yeah. What did you ever do anything weird to hide your no reason boner?
Nah, I've done the waistband trick. but
I
that's
learned
it.
that if you
Punch it really hard.
There's one time that I used to do this. I'd like put my hand in my pocket and just like hold it.
yeah, I've done
yeah,
that.
I've done
I've
that.
done that.
You
Just-
never slapped it really hard?
If you like
No.
if you're sitting down, right, and your dick gets hard, just like lift up.
Oh,
just
yeah, you
all
flex
the
your
blood
legs.
goes to
Yeah.
your legs, and that'll make it go
I've done
down.
that before.
Or you could just
I've never
fucking
done that.
bend your finger back
flex
until
your butt cheeks. It's even harder
Yeah.
because you have to think about it. You just flex your cheeks, and it like
Also, that's what they were doing.
who was doing?
Who? Who?
I study a lot of human body activities.
I
Like,
doubt that's what they're doing. They're probably just like.
You never know. I don't know. Humans are different.
Yeah.
You know, I never learned.
Sometimes interesting.
I never knew that if you look at someone's feet, their feet always point to like where they want to go.
If you have messed up feet.
With your pigeon toed, like being cross-eyed, you don't know which way to look at. Which way are they going? Which way did he go?
Down.
Down. You just fall
Just
over.
fall.
Man. We're an hour 15.
Oh.
All right, kids. And don't blow my microphone. All right, we will return next week. Goodbye. You have one light bulb that's different than the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are more expensive than those ones, and I'm
Yeah.
cheap.
Why didn't you buy 3?
She wants that one to burn out first.
Well, I bought those ones originally, but that one burned out.
Oh, you're
So I had-
like my dad.